Hey everybody, welcome back once again to another Jurassic World, where today we're hatching our Mosasaur earnings. Yeah, just throw him in the cage. He will never, ever be seen again, right? Dear God. All that work for him. I'm shaking my head back and forth. Really? You know? Come on. Alright, well, no matter. We move along. We do what we do. Hopefully, a new tournament comes out soon, and we can earn something actually worth earning. So, yeah. Wolfiactodon, how you doing, buddy? Doing good? Yeah, I think so. Every time I see him, you know what he looks like? He looks like a, what do you call it? A dragon lizard or something? You know, like people have them as pets? Yeah, well, anyway. Let's try to get to level 53. Because we're so close. We're like practically touching that yellow border. Let's see if, what can we put down? How about a tar pit? No, really? Come on, that's so weak. Alright, so just maybe like one more tiny thing will get us there. No? Damn. Well, while we're working on that, have you guys heard about the dinosaur that was airlifted out of the desert in New Mexico by the New Mexico National Guard via Blackhawk Helicopter? Yeah. They found a couple of Pentaceratops out in the desert, and basically the terrain was too rough for them to safely get the specimen out without practically, you know, breaking the fossils in the process, so that's why they had to do the airlift. But they found an adult there, and they found this really rare baby Pentaceratops, so who knows? Maybe we'll find something out very interesting in the next year or so about the Pentaceratops, because there's always in the back of my head now, ever since Jack Horner came out with that theory of aging for the dinosaurs, like with Triceratops and Torosaurus and stuff, like they're the same dinosaur. It'll be interesting to see where Pentaceratops fits into this, because like in my opinion, this isn't science, this is my opinion, like Pentaceratops actually looks kinda like a really old and unhealthy starving Triceratops, you know, as we check out Mono for the first time. He's quite a magnificent creature. He'll look even better, though, when he gets leveled up, right? Yeah. But, yeah, unfortunately, all that made it back via the helicopters the other day when they did this airlift was, the adult and half of the baby. I mean, you'd think that if there was going to be half left behind, it would be half of the adult. But no. No, it was half of the baby, due to muddy conditions. As we level up to level 43, unlocking the observatory, which, did we have one of those in Glacier Park? I think we did, but still, in Shoney, so that's a good deal. I'm happy. Yeah. Every time, man. I never get that when I'm playing alone, and then as soon as I come on, it's like, okay, you want to review the game? No, not really, not quite, but right, so anyway, like I said, if you were gonna leave half of the dinosaur behind, you would think that it would have been like half of the adult, but nope, half of the baby is just lying out in the middle of some New Mexico desert now, awaiting a pickup. That's sad. The fight for dino supremacy is always ongoing, right? Man, that micro. How about that Shona? That is just, it's incredible. I love his back. Look, it almost looks like he has scar tissue on his back, doesn't it? Like maybe he was dropped in lava and pulled out at the last second. Well, now he no longer has to suffer with that horrible pain. Poor guy. Right? Ophiectodon! You booger! Take you out. So while we're worrying about that, I came across something the other day. I'm a frequent goer to the old B&N. Just something about going in there and just like chilling, having a coffee, doing your thing. I know it might sound like a little old or whatever, but I find it relaxing. The other day I was in there doing this, and I saw this interesting story on the new release section, okay? As we come away with a victory. Finally. Yeah, finally. We only had to attempt it once, and we did it. Got our Shono. Good deal. I'm happy. And he'll be ready in 2 days. Like I said, I love how they just bluntly come out and say it anymore. It's not like 112 hours or whatever. It's just, yeah, come back in 2 days, Jeez. But anyway, I saw a book, and it kind of piqued my curiosity, and I picked it up, and I was looking at it, and it's called The Dinosaur Lords, okay? And I like the little author endorsement at the top. I would have thought that it was just by some, nobody, by the way it was phrased, okay? Because you know how at the top of books they have, like, little quotes from, like, I don't know, like a newspaper might say something or whatever, and they'll slap it on the front to basically get sales. Well, the quote on top of it says, basically, it's a cross between Jurassic Park and Game of Thrones, okay? And I'm like, what kind of a crazy loon would, I mean, seriously, what kind of a crazy loon would say that? It turns out it was the author of Game of Thrones. That's it. So, yeah, that piqued the credibility factor, So I picked it up and I was looking at it, and basically, the Dinosaur Lords is about like these 14th century knights, okay, and they're mounted on dinosaurs. All right, and like there's this famous Allosaurus rider. It's really interesting. It follows like 5 main characters, and I actually picked up a copy. I'm gonna read it and check it out, and maybe I'll do a review on it later. But this is just kind of what I picked up on for the first like chapter and whatnot. Basically, it's about these 14th century knights that are mounted on dinosaurs, and it's set in paradise. Okay. Which the author, Victor Milan, I think his name's Milan, says that it's not actually set on Earth or an alternative Earth, but it's something else, where this paradise is, quote-unquote. So it could be like another planet, it could be any place. We don't really know. But it'll be interesting to see what the tale is about, and the fact that the author says that the creators, okay, these mysterious creators, kind of sounds like Prometheus, brought humans to paradise. Well, actually, it does sound a lot like Prometheus now that we're talking about paradise. I didn't even put the 2 and 2 together. Man, is this guy just ripping off Prometheus? So many people say that movie's so bad, too. I love that movie. I think that people just say that it's bad because, there was very little alien in it. And that's the thing about that movie. That wasn't about alien, That, like, I understand that it was set in that same universe, but they made it clear going in that this is not an alien movie. But whatever. So, that's what happens when you try to expand a universe and it kind of goes bad, right? But, yeah. The creators brought these humans to paradise as we spin our battle wheel. Big DNA. Big DNA. Big DNA! Oh! Freaking coins. But, yeah. They brought the humans to paradise with 5 mammals. Okay, they brought a horse, a goat, a dog, a cat, and take a guess, alright? Because, like, the others, okay, the horse and the goat, that makes sense for, like, a farm and whatnot, alright? Dog and a cat, companionship. The last animal freaks me out. And I just don't understand why they would need it. I'm sure it'll be explained in the story. But the last mammal is a ferret. A ferret! Out of all the mammals on Earth, right? You could have cows. You could have, I don't know, chickens? How about that? You know, wouldn't you like a barbecue chicken sandwich if you're living with dinosaurs? Yeah, maybe. That might be a nice luxury to come home to. But no barbecue chicken for these folks. They have ferret instead. This sounds pretty great. Barbecue ferret, right? Man. Well, I don't know. Like I said, that story really does sound very interesting, and maybe I'll do a review on it a little later on. So, thanks for watching, everybody, and next time we will be working ever more on getting our DNA growing so we can get another Indominus. And, yeah. We will see you guys next time. Bye.